You've probably had this happen to you before. You fall into a deep, peaceful sleep, only to be suddenly woken up by that annoying urge to get up and use the bathroom. It's like your body has its own schedule, and unfortunately, it's set to disturb your rest right in the middle of the night. But what if I told you there's a way to stop this from happening? Imagine a night where you sleep soundly, without constantly having to get up to visit the restroom. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, today, we're going to explore how you can drink water in a way that will keep you comfortable at night and help you get a good night's sleep. It all starts with the simple but powerful habit of staying hydrated throughout the day. But here's the tricky part. If you drink too much water right before bed, it's almost guaranteed that you'll be waking up in the middle of the night for a bathroom trip. The key is not just how much water you drink, but when you drink it. Your body processes water at different rates, and if you load up on fluids too late, your bladder will be working overtime while you're trying to get some rest. So, what's the secret? The first step is to drink plenty of water in the morning and throughout the afternoon, but reduce your intake in the evening. Your body will still stay hydrated, but you won't be putting extra strain on your bladder right before bedtime. If you're like most people, your thirst is probably more noticeable in the morning, after a long night's sleep. It's natural to want to drink water right away, but don't overdo it. A small glass in the morning is a good start. Then, as the day goes on, you can gradually increase your water intake, especially if you're exercising or spending time outdoors. Your body needs water to stay energized, and drinking regularly can help maintain your metabolism and overall well-being. When it gets closer to bedtime, it's important to start cutting back on your water consumption. That doesn't mean you should be thirsty, though. It just means that you should try to drink your last large glass of water at least 3 hours before you plan on going to bed. By doing this, your kidneys will have time to process the fluids, and your bladder will empty before you hit the pillow. Now, let's talk about the timing of those evening drinks. Have you ever heard of the rule? Drink to thirst, but not to excess? This is especially true in the hours leading up to bedtime. If you're thirsty in the evening, drink, but be mindful of how much you're consuming. A small sip of water, if you're feeling parched, is perfectly fine. But avoid downing a big glass just before you turn in for the night. Another important point to consider is the type of fluids you drink. While water is the healthiest choice, other drinks, especially caffeinated or alcoholic beverages, can increase your need to urinate. Caffeine is a known diuretic, which means it encourages your body to release more urine. Alcohol can have a similar effect, so it's best to avoid these drinks in the late afternoon and evening if you want to avoid frequent bathroom trips at night. Some people also find that drinking herbal teas can help them relax before bed. Teas like chamomile or peppermint are known for their calming properties, and while they may seem like a good bedtime beverage, they also contain liquid, which might lead to bathroom visits during the night. If you're using these teas to wind down, try to have them earlier in the evening, giving your body time to process the fluids before sleep. Let's not forget that other foods can play a role in your hydration levels too. Many fruits and vegetables have high water content, and incorporating them into your meals can help you stay hydrated without relying solely on beverages. Watermelon, cucumbers, oranges, and strawberries are all great options to include in your diet, especially during the warmer months. But here is the key takeaway. How you drink is just as important as how much you drink. Spacing out your water intake throughout the day and cutting back in the evening is one of the best things you can do to avoid those midnight bathroom trips. If you're waking up frequently at night, it could also be worth paying attention to your nighttime routine. Try to establish a calm, relaxing ritual before bed, like reading a book, listening to soft music, or practicing deep breathing exercises. This will not only help you sleep better, but it can also reduce the stress that might be contributing to frequent bathroom visits. You might also want to evaluate your medications. Some medications, like diuretics, can cause you to urinate more frequently. If you're taking medications for high blood pressure or other conditions, consult your doctor to see if they could be contributing to your nighttime bathroom runs. Your doctor might be able to adjust the dosage or suggest an alternative that has less impact on your bladder. For those of you who find that frequent urination at night is becoming more than just an inconvenience, it might be worth exploring other underlying causes. Conditions like diabetes, sleep apnea, or even bladder infections can contribute to this issue. A visit to your doctor for a thorough checkup might reveal the root cause and help you find a solution. Your doctor can also guide you on how to manage your hydration needs, taking into account any medical conditions you might have. As you can see, getting up at night doesn't have to be a regular part of your routine. With the right approach to hydration, the right timing, and paying attention to the signals your body is giving you, you can enjoy better sleep and fewer interruptions. The next time you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night, you might just realize that small changes in your daily habits have made all the difference. Remember, your bladder can be a good friend to you if you take care of it by managing your water intake properly. No more waking up in the middle of the night feeling frustrated or exhausted. With just a little attention to how and when you drink water, you'll be on your way to enjoying a full, uninterrupted night's rest. Let's keep going with more tips, so stick with us as we dive deeper into how to make your nights more peaceful and your mornings more refreshing. The importance of staying hydrated is often understated, but it plays a crucial role in not only your overall health, but also your ability to sleep soundly. That being said, there are other habits you can incorporate into your daily routine to make sure your bladder isn't waking. You up in the middle of the night? Let's talk about bladder training. This might sound a bit strange, but just like any other muscle in your body, your bladder can be trained to hold more liquid for longer periods. If you find yourself rushing to the bathroom more often during the day, try to gradually extend the time between your bathroom visits. This helps your bladder adjust to holding more liquid at once, and over time, it can reduce the urge to urinate at night. It's all about building that capacity, but do it gently. Don't hold it too long if you're uncomfortable. It's a process that requires patience and consistency. Now let's dive into the role of bedtime habits in this process. Your nighttime routine is more powerful than you might think. Try to make your bedroom a haven for sleep. Darken the room, eliminate distractions, and make sure your bed is comfortable. This can help regulate your circadian rhythm, the internal clock that tells your body when it has time to sleep and when it has time to wake up. Solid routine, including calming activities before bed, will make it easier for your body to fall into a restful sleep and stay there. Avoiding stimulating activities is another tip. If you're watching TV, scrolling through your phone, or working right up until bedtime, your body might be in a heightened state of alertness, which can make it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. Plus, some people find that certain shows or news stories can make them feel anxious, which isn't helpful when you're trying to relax. The goal is to transition into a restful state, so take it easy in the hour or two before bed. A warm bath, some light stretching, or even a brief walk can help your body wind down, reducing the stress that could lead to disrupted sleep. It's also important to keep in mind that some foods can impact your ability to stay asleep. Spicy foods, heavy meals, and foods that are high in sugar can all contribute to nighttime waking. Eating these types of foods too close to bedtime can lead to indigestion or a spike in your blood sugar, both of which might cause you to wake up in the middle of the night. Instead, try opting for lighter meals in the evening. Foods that are rich in magnesium, like leafy greens or nuts, are great choices as they help promote muscle relaxation, including the muscles in your bladder. Another thing to consider is your sleep position. Some people find that lying in a certain position can put pressure on their bladder, causing them to wake up more frequently. Try experimenting with different positions to see if it makes a difference. If you tend to sleep on your back, you might find that sleeping on your side reduces pressure on your bladder. A supportive pillow between your legs might also help ease the pressure and make it easier to sleep through the night without waking up. Now, let's go a little deeper into health conditions that could be contributing to frequent nighttime urination. Conditions like benign prostatic hyperplasia (BPH) in men or pelvic floor issues in women can affect how frequently you need to urinate. BPH, for example, is a condition that affects the prostate and can make urination more frequent, especially at night. If you suspect that any health conditions might be at play, it's always a good idea to check in with your healthcare provider. They can provide you with specific strategies or treatments tailored to your situation. Additionally, we should talk about sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is a condition where your breathing stops and starts while you sleep. It's often linked to frequent urination at night. The theory is that sleep apnea causes pressure on your bladder and kidneys, leading to an increase in urination. If you snore loudly or wake up gasping for air, it could be a sign that sleep apnea is interfering with your sleep patterns and causing you to wake up to use the bathroom. If you think you may have sleep apnea, talking to your doctor is a good idea. They can help diagnose the condition and guide you on the best course of action, such as using a CPAP machine to keep your airways open while you sleep. If you're dealing with a health condition like diabetes or a urinary tract infection (UTI), you may also experience frequent urination, especially at night. In these cases, it's essential to work with your healthcare provider to manage these conditions effectively. With the right treatment, you can often reduce the number of times you need to get up at night. In the case of diabetes, keeping your blood sugar levels stable can help you avoid frequent urination, while treating a UTI with antibiotics can get rid of the infection that is causing your bladder to act up. One more thing to mention is the importance of staying consistent with your hydration habits. It's not enough to just hydrate properly one day and then forget about it the next. To keep your bladder and your body in balance, you need to make healthy hydration practices a consistent part of your routine. Keep track of how much water you're drinking each day, and remember that moderation is key. Overhydration is just as problematic as dehydration, so always aim for balance. Making these small changes to your daily routine, from adjusting when and how much you drink, to improving your sleep environment, and managing any underlying health conditions can all help you sleep better at night without constant bathroom trips. You deserve to get a full night of rest, and with a few simple tweaks, you can make that happen. So if you're tired of the constant nighttime interruptions and ready to finally sleep through the night, keep these tips in mind. Over time, you'll notice the difference, and your nights will be peaceful and uninterrupted, the best part. All it takes is a little awareness of your hydration habits and a few adjustments to your routine. No more waking up feeling groggy or frustrated, just restful, uninterrupted sleep. Let's keep going as we explore even more helpful tips for improving your sleep. So stay tuned and make sure you're getting all the tools you need for a better night's rest. Another key element in ensuring better sleep and fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom is managing your stress levels. High stress or anxiety can contribute to frequent urination, including during the night. When you're stressed, your body enters a heightened state of alertness, and the natural response can sometimes be an increased need to urinate. This can disrupt your sleep, making you wake up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. One way to manage stress before bed is by practicing relaxation techniques. Deep breathing exercises, progressive muscle relaxation, or guided meditation can all help calm your mind and body. These techniques are known to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps your body transition into a restful state. You can even find apps or online videos that guide you through relaxation exercises, making it easier to incorporate them into your nightly routine. By reducing stress before bed, you not only help your body fall asleep more easily, but you also reduce the chances of waking up in the night for a bathroom visit. Another factor that can sometimes get overlooked is your room temperature. If your bedroom is too warm or too cold, it can make it harder for your body to reach a deep, restful sleep. A room that's too hot can cause restlessness, while a room that's too cold might make you wake up feeling uncomfortable. Experts suggest keeping your bedroom at a comfortable, cool temperature for optimal sleep, typically between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. When your room is at the right temperature, your body can focus on resting rather than staying alert due to environmental discomfort. This helps your body stay in a deeper sleep phase, where it's less likely to wake you up for unnecessary reasons, like the urge to go to the bathroom. For some people, drinking water too late in the evening is an issue, but sleeping position can also make a difference. If you're someone who tends to sleep on your back, the pressure on your bladder from lying flat could be an issue. Try switching to a side sleeping position, which can help reduce the pressure on your bladder. You might even want to experiment with placing a pillow between your legs for additional support. This is especially helpful for those with pelvic floor issues or conditions like BPH. By adjusting your sleep position, you can take some of the strain off your bladder, helping you avoid nighttime trips to the bathroom. Let's also talk about the importance of establishing a solid nighttime routine. Your body thrives on consistency, and the more consistent you are with your bedtime habits, the better your sleep will be. A nighttime routine is essential for signaling to your body that it's time to wind down. The routine could involve reading, listening to calming music, or having a warm cup of decaffeinated tea earlier in the evening. Establishing a calm, predictable pattern every night can help your body understand that it's time to relax and not focus on anything else. including needing to wake up during the night. In fact, studies have shown that people with consistent sleep schedules tend to have fewer disruptions during the night. This includes fewer trips to the bathroom. The body has an internal clock, and by sticking to a regular sleep schedule, can train your body to expect a full night of rest without needing to get up in the middle of the night. You'll also feel more rested and energized in the morning because your body has gotten the deep sleep it needs to recharge. As we're focusing on hydration, it's important to also remember that your diet plays a significant role in how your body handles water. Some foods can encourage your body to retain water, while others can have a diuretic effect, making you need to urinate more often. Foods like salty snacks, processed foods, and certain high-sugar items can increase fluid retention, which may make your bladder feel full sooner. On the other hand, foods like asparagus, celery, and cranberry juice are known for their natural diuretic properties. Understanding how your diet impacts your hydration levels can help you make smarter choices throughout the day to reduce the chances of waking up to use the bathroom at night. For those with more serious nighttime urination issues, such as nocturia, it's important to understand the root causes. Nocturia is the condition where you have to wake up multiple times during the night to urinate. This can be caused by various factors like age, prostate enlargement, diabetes, or sleep apnea. While it's natural to experience this condition as you get older, managing the underlying causes is key. Again, consulting with a healthcare provider is crucial for anyone experiencing frequent nighttime urination. They can recommend lifestyle changes, medications, or even specialized treatments to reduce these disruptions. Another helpful tip for some people is using a nighttime pad or incontinence products. These products are designed to absorb any leaks and allow you to sleep without worrying about accidents. While this is more of a temporary solution, it can provide peace of mind and help you get through the night without the constant need to get up. It's also important to remember that hydration isn't the only factor that can affect your sleep and bathroom habits. Sleep disorders like insomnia, restless leg syndrome, or sleep apnea can also cause disruptions during the night. Addressing these issues with your doctor can help you improve both your hydration habits and your overall sleep quality. Don't forget that regular exercise also plays a big role in your overall health, including bladder health. Moderate physical activity can improve circulation, reduce stress, and promote healthy bladder function. If you've been leading a sedentary lifestyle, adding just 30 minutes of light exercise to your day can make a world of difference. When it comes to reducing nighttime trips to the bathroom, while there's no one-size-fits-all solution to preventing nighttime bathroom trips, small adjustments to your hydration habits, diet, sleep environment, and even lifestyle can significantly improve your sleep quality and reduce those frequent awakenings. By being mindful of how and when you drink water, along with incorporating healthy sleep habits, you'll be on your way to a much more restful night. So let's keep going there, Still more we can explore to make sure you're waking up, feeling refreshed and ready to tackle the day. As we dive deeper into how hydration affects your sleep. It's important to remember that your bladder health plays a huge role in how you sleep at night. If your bladder is under strain or not functioning optimally, it can make it harder to hold your urine during the night, leading to frequent bathroom trips. This could be due to several factors, including weakened bladder muscles, bladder infections, or even chronic conditions that affect the bladder's ability to hold fluid for long periods. One way to support your bladder is through pelvic floor exercises. These exercises, often referred to as kegels, help strengthen the muscles that control urination. For both men and women, strengthening these muscles can improve bladder control and reduce the need for nighttime bathroom visits. If you're unsure about how to do these exercises, your doctor or a physical therapist can provide guidance on how to perform them effectively. These exercises are simple to do and can be done discreetly throughout the day, making them a convenient way to support your bladder health.
Ow.
It's also crucial to remember that hydration isn't just about how much you drink, but also the quality of the water you're consuming. While tap water is generally safe to drink, some people may find that drinking filtered water or even adding a pinch of electrolytes to their water can help regulate their fluid balance more effectively. Sometimes the mineral content in your water can impact how your body processes liquids. So paying attention to what you re-drinking and how it affects your body could help reduce the frequency of bathroom trips. A lesser-known tip that could make a big difference is elevating your legs during the evening. If you tend to have swollen ankles or feet, this can cause fluid retention in your lower limbs. When you lie down at night, gravity can cause the fluid in your legs to move to your bladder, which might result in you waking up to urinate more often. By elevating your legs during the evening, ideally an hour or two before bed, you can help redistribute the fluids and reduce the strain on your bladder during the night. In addition to adjusting your fluid intake, monitoring your urine output can also be helpful. While this may sound like an odd thing to track, it can give you valuable insight into how your body is handling hydration. Are you waking up with a full bladder? Are you drinking a lot of water, but not urinating much during the day? These are important signals that can help you adjust your hydration routine. Keeping a simple log of your water intake and urine output can help you identify patterns that can be addressed. For example, if you find that you're drinking more in the evening than you should, you can easily cut back. And see if it leads to fewer trips to the bathroom at night. If you're still finding that nighttime trips to the bathroom are unavoidable despite following these tips, it might be worth looking into medical devices or medications. Some individuals use a bedwetting alarm that helps wake them up when their body is starting to fill their bladder. In more severe cases, medications that help relax the bladder muscles or reduce urine production at night might be prescribed by a doctor. These interventions are typically used when other lifestyle changes haven't been effective, but they can be highly beneficial for improving sleep quality. If UVA had a history of frequent nighttime urination and it's getting in the way of your quality of life, it's important to not only focus on hydration, but also work with a healthcare professional to rule out other underlying issues. Whether it's an issue with bladder control, a prostate condition, or another medical issue. Seeking professional advice can help ensure you're taking the right steps to manage your symptoms. Sometimes treatments like hormone therapy or medication adjustments can make a significant difference in your ability to sleep through the night. Another thing to think about is how your overall health is impacting your sleep. Conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and even mental health conditions like anxiety and depression can influence how often you need to get up during the night. For example, if you have heart failure, your body might produce more urine at night. Diabetes, on the other hand, can cause increased thirst, leading you to drink more water and potentially wake up to urinate more often. Similarly, medications used to treat high blood pressure, allergies, or depression can sometimes lead to increased urination. It's important to be proactive about your overall health and talk to your doctor if you notice any changes in your patterns of urination. They can help determine whether your nighttime trips are related to something more serious and guide you towards solutions that go beyond just adjusting your hydration. Sometimes herbal remedies are mentioned as a way to manage nighttime urination. While there's no magic pill for preventing these trips, some people have found relief from herbal treatments like saw palmetto or pumpkin seed extract, both of which are believed to support prostate health and bladder function. However, it's important to discuss any herbal remedies with your doctor, especially if you're already taking other medications, to avoid any potential interactions. One of the most helpful steps you can take is simply to listen to your body and adjust accordingly. As you age, your body's hydration needs and sleep patterns change. What worked for you a few years ago may no longer be as effective today. By staying mindful of your fluid intake, experimenting with different hydration strategies, and adjusting your routine, you can find a balance that works for your body's current needs. Finally, as we've touched on throughout, it's all about consistency. Whether it's making sure you're drinking the right amount of water throughout the day, practicing good bladder habits, or adjusting your sleep environment, the key to success lies in building and maintaining a consistent routine. The more consistent you are with your hydration and sleep habits, the more likely you'll be to see results. If you're experiencing difficulty with nighttime urination, it might feel like an overwhelming problem to solve. But with the right approach and a little patience, can make small but significant changes to your routine that will improve your quality of sleep and reduce those nighttime bathroom interruptions. We are getting to the point where you can feel confident that you're on the right path. Making hydration, sleep, and overall health a priority is the best strategy for a good night's rest. Now that we've explored the key strategies to manage hydration and minimize those late-night bathroom trips, it's clear that a little adjustment in your daily habits can go a long way toward improving your sleep quality. By drinking water at the right times, adjusting your nighttime routine, paying attention to your overall health, you can reduce the chances of waking up during the night to use the bathroom. Remember, it's about finding balance and consistency, staying hydrated during the day, while being mindful of how much you drink in the evening. If you've been struggling with this issue for a while, don't get discouraged. Every small change you make, whether it's modifying your hydration habits, experimenting with sleep positions, or seeking professional advice if needed, can make a significant difference in how well you sleep and how often you wake up during the night. You deserve a good night's rest. And by following these simple tips, you'll be well on your way to achieving that. If you're ready to take control of your sleep and hydration habits, start by making one small change today. Hydrate wisely. Pay attention to your nighttime routine. Most importantly, be patient with yourself as you experiment with what works best for your body. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to share this episode with others who might benefit from them. Sleep is one of the most important parts of our health, and together, we can all improve our nights and wake up feeling refreshed. Stay hydrated, sleep well, and take care of your body.